I just posted a new blog regarding Anthony Sena's transfer to a halfway house, as well as his upcoming release, which will be in June. I'll add a link to that in the description. And if you enjoy reading, you could subscribe. In this video, I want to speak about what happens when a guy like Anthony Sena, a Lucchese member with obviously a very capable reputation, has a problem with someone over a personal family member. For those of you watching who've been to prison, you understand that our hands are tied when it comes to the outside world. And when a problem arises, you're forced to depend on other people who are in the street. Sometime in or about 2010 or 2011, a relative of Anthony Sena's, a woman, was having a problem either over a deli or a small restaurant that they owned. At the time, Bobby Colello, who I've mentioned before, an associate of Joey DiBenedetto, came to me and explained the whole situation. And he wanted me to take a ride to meet the guy who was causing Anthony Sena's family member grief. Naturally, had Anthony Sena not been in prison, he would have personally dealt with it. But as I mentioned, your hands are tied. So I took a ride with Bobby to go meet this guy. And the meeting place was behind Mount Loretto in Staten Island. A very brief history, Mount Loretto used to be an orphanage, and now it's home to 2 public schools. So we pulled behind the church, and Bobby asked me to remain in the car. He wanted to get out and speak to the guy, and I guess I was the threat. So after a little while, the guy comes pulling up. Now I'm 6'1", and to me, when he got out, he looked big, especially standing next to Bobby, who's a little roly-poly. I'm sitting in the car and I'm watching them talk, and we were parked a little too far away for me to hear what was being said, so I'm unable to gauge if the conversation is going sideways. As a result, I get out, lean against the car, and I'm watching. Just in case this guy hooks off on Bobby, I'm in position. But no sooner than I got out did they shake hands and Bobby returned. He asked me, "Why'd you get out?" I didn't want to insult him and say I was worried I was going to have to come and save him, so I just said I needed to stretch my legs. Bobby said he explained to the guy that Anthony called his house and told him about the situation. And the guy was willing to stop whatever it was that he was doing. I don't remember exactly what it was. Possibly trying to push them out of the business. Bobby also added that when I got out, the guy kept looking over to see what I was doing. And that's basically how the situation ended. However, had the guy continued doing whatever it was he was doing after that, there would be no more conversations the next time. In 5 months, Anthony Sena will no longer have to depend on other people, as he'll be back in the street. Hopefully, for his sake, he'll live out the rest of his time without any issues.